Good afternoon. One of your peers, Richie, emailed me a question regarding erasing um, objects in Illustrator. And one thing I do want to point out is that Illustrator is not a painting program, it's more of a drafting program. So it follows a very different logic. Um, and that means you have to work with the program a bit differently. For example, Richard asked how he could erase part of a shape. And typically what you would do in Photoshop is you'd go to the eraser tool and erase that shape. But sometimes Illustrator is not meant to be used in that way. What you can do is cut out shapes and delete points. So I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's say I wanted to cut half of this shape. I would make a line here, and then I would go to Object, Path, and I would divide objects below. Right, and what that does is basically split that shape. In order to do that, you have to select only this path in order for it to delete. Otherwise, if you think to select both and split them, it'll give you an error like such. So just make sure you only select this one bit. Now, the other thing you could do is through cut and add shapes through the Pathfinder palette. And the way to access that is go to Window and then go to Pathfinder, right? Window, Pathfinder, right? So let's say I wanted to erase again half of this ship. I would make this rectangle. And then I would select both, a little bit different from last time, and then I would divide the shapes. And so now I get, with my direct selection tool, I could just choose that bit, and then I would get, if I ungroup this group of shapes, I should be able to select what is left, which is a cutout of that other shape. So that's basic. It was basically it got stamped out of this trapezoidal house-looking shape. You can do other things such as add shapes together. I'll go back to when I drew my rectangle, and you can basically add, or in this case unite, shapes together. Just make sure to add color back into the shape. See, and it becomes one whole piece. Richard, thank you for your question, and I hope this helps everybody out. Have a good one, and good luck.